appropriate in Dublin, but to an entire nation by 5 o'clock every morning. That's really, really hard. On Games Brief, I reach 20,000 people a month, and I can write everything sitting in my living room in my underpants if I want to. You didn't need to have that image in your head. But publishers add value through distribution. Content creators, different thing, but publishers add value through distribution. Actually, they used to add value through distribution, because distribution used to be really, really hard. Really hard. Now it's easy. I couldn't find a good van, so I used a Lego van. You know, they used to drive stuff around, and now they use RSS and email and the web. They used to have shiny discs, and now we have iTunes and Spotify and all the other things. They used to have, in games, they used to have retailers, and now we play them on Facebook. We download them, again, through the App Store or Xbox Live or PlayStation Network that hasn't been hacked and 75 million credit card details got stolen. So the internet has made distribution easy. So, here's the good news for content creators and the bad news for content distributors. If your job is content distribution, when you get back to your desk, look at the person next to you. One of the two of you won't have a job within the next decade. I reckon it's 5 years. I reckon it is as bad as that. But it's a great thing for content creators, because there's never been a better time and way and place for reaching your audience at a different scale. What's basically happening is the thing which was really difficult, physical distribution, has become easier, and yet the entire structure of the media industry is built to solve that problem, which is less hard than it used to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's no wrong for editorial, for curation, for filtering, for sub-editing, for indexing, for all sorts of bits which are part of the publishing process, but much less than it used to be. So, my job is to talk about the money and talk about the future of media. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the sources of revenue, but Marek's already done quite a lot of this. You can sell stuff. I'm going to talk about why I don't think that's so valuable. You can sell subscriptions. I'm going to talk about why that limits your upside a lot. I'm going to duck through some of the others, because I'm basically going to say I think the future is around virtual goods and all those types of things. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Advertising is interesting. But advertising is a volume game. Advertising is about having a big audience and monetizing all of them a little. And what the internet enables you to do is make a lot of money from the people who love what you do. That's not a volume game, that's a niche game. And if you're trying to play that game with an ad model, you'll never get big enough to make the scale that you need. So there will be some really big winners. Broadly speaking, the internet enables the big to get bigger, but the niche to be profitable. That wasn't possible pre the web.